Hey everyone, it's Ray. Welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy Final Fantasy 14 Dawntrail. Why did I say 7? I didn't say that in the prior episodes because my brain's a little loopy today. But anyway, we're back and we're still in Heritage Found, and we learned a bit more about the people and the technology, and oh boy, this place just gives me all sorts of bad feelings. Oh, also we met Erenville's mom. So, first off, we need to speak with Kakiwa. I believe we need to go outside. And let us continue on. I'm wondering if this is from the shard that caused the calamity of lightning. Like maybe this was just floating around in space and somehow latched onto the earth, to the source. I don't know. Iwa? Everyone's here? Good. The responsibility of the Thunderyard's hunters is to fill any fiends around wandering the area. For to meet an acquaintance of mine, strike one of these hunters. Right. Let's get a move on. Ah, damn it, I can't climb up. I must go around. Also, there's a fate around here. But, electric potential. Trika. Akiwa, what are you doing here with so many friends? Apologies for the interruptions, but I was hoping they might observe you at work. Hunting, you mean? Fine, I guess. Hold on, I assumed they were wearing special regulators like Queen Steen's crown. They aren't wearing anything at all. Much too dangerous to be here without one. What if they're struck by lightning or attacked by beasts? I can assure you they are quite capable of looking after themselves. If anything should go amiss, I will take full responsibility. I don't say I didn't warn you. Danger aside, there isn't really much to see. Nakia said you're a hunter, but wouldn't it be easier for those mechanical soldiers to guard this place? It would, if not for the fact that they're weak to lightning. The Thunderyard being what it is, they've been ordered to steer clear. Some good, are they, but these facilities are vital to the upkeeping of Alexandria's infrastructure, so it falls to hunters like me to deal with any fiends. Given the danger, we're well compensated for our work. Perfect profession for anyone looking to build up savings. Special selections of souls for hunters isn't terrible either. I brought this lot here to see the danger you speak of, and it's not too much trouble to ask. Of course, in which case it would be a shame to waste my efforts on just any old beast. Y'all can handle yourselves in a fight, right? If you cause a ruckus slaying what critters you see nearby, there's a chance to draw out something worthy of a demonstration. Sure, I understand, but I suppose we should each slay what we can. Alrighty. Let's head out. Alrighty. Alright. 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 Let's go to the designated location. This place is weird. Keep surveying. Ooh, that's a nasty beast. This one'll do nicely. We'll help you! Fine, really. I've faced worse. Just watch. I don't like the look of this. Let's help! Oh no! Look out! Ah! Oh shit. But I already know she's not dead. Nothing's just going to end. Well, preserve. She needs healing. Yep. He's alive. New soul. Same memories. That was embarrassing. Bastard caught me off guard. You mad? Seriously, let us help! Told you not to worry. Will only take a moment. Oh boy. Oh shit, jeez, they're juggling the fucker. And strike down. Like Zoralja. Come on, let's get out of here. Yeah, I don't like this. That also a function of the regulator? I guess. Oh boy. I think I understand how Zoralja was able to return from the dead and defeat Papa. I'm not sure what we just saw then at the end there. As soon as the regulator turned red, it was as if you were possessed. Your movements became beast-like. Don't tell me you empowered yourself with the soul of a beast. I'm reminded of the serpentine soldier we encountered at Vanguard who did the same. So you've crossed paths with one of the King's elite. The form can only be achieved from gorging yourself on souls. We could do the same in theory, but it's incredibly dangerous. Besides, it's not as if they'd allow hunters to carry that many souls to begin with. Well, I should get back to the work. Take care. There you have it. Regulators can be loaded into two kinds of souls, those of people and those of beasts. Souls of people can be used to grant the user preternatural strength. Naturally, they can also be used to ensure that no one suffers an untimely death. What about the souls of beasts? They work much in the same fashion, imbuing you with the strength of a chosen animal. If, for example, you were to use the soul of a wolf, you would grow more agile and feral like you saw with Strika. Using several of the same type at once, however, can result in physical changes. Teeth might become fangs, or nails claws. Too many and you'll become more beast than man. I resent that as a Hrothgar, by the way. Changing one form to the souls of another being, it becomes more and more reminiscent of Void Scent. And unlike the Void, where the cycle of death and rebirth is simply broken, souls here are forcibly taken before they might reach the Ethereal Sea, for means to achieve similar ends. A cycle to which all within the dome are bound. This is wrong. This is all wrong. It is indeed hard to accept being so far removed from our own beliefs. Perhaps more shocking is that the technology to achieve all this was developed hundreds of years ago. Civilizations and the reflections are surprising indeed. Just like Emmett Selk said. Oh boy. Alright. While we have our thoughts on souls, for now the important thing is we know the power of Zoraal-Ja is at his disposal. It is one thing to separate corporeal ether from incorporeal ether, but to strip memories from the soul entirely is unprecedented technology. This is no longer only Tuliel's concern. With his newfound power, Zoraal-Ja has become a real threat to the entire world. Indeed, he has to be stopped, no matter the cost. And there we go. I have now gotten everything. I am now level 100. The worth of a soul. Embracing Oblivion. Trust you've gained an insight to the use of souls in Alexandria? Shocking, I know. I was overwhelmed myself at first. I expect you'll need something to digest it all, but for now, let's head back to Earth and Sky. At this rate, there's something I want to discuss with everyone. Take a moment before we head into the tunnel. Alright. Get a move on. Sorry for delaying us, but I have some thoughts I need to share. Both technology and values, it's plain there's a wide gulf between Tuliel and Alexandria. And while Zoraal-Ja knows everything about us, we hardly know anything about what he's become. Indeed, we haven't even seen what lies within that enormous tower Everkeep. So here I'd like to make a proposal. That is, we work with Kaguya and her people. We need to learn as much as we can about the enemy. The quickest way would be to join hands with Oblivion. I've only just met them, I know, and we shouldn't be too quick to trust, but the fact remains that they share our desires to stop Zoraal-Ja. Fiend 2 claims to be at odds with the King of Resolve. May I ask why you would cooperate with Oblivion instead? Simple, really. Their leader is Arundel's mother. Meanwhile, whatever Scene may feel, she is the ruler of this nation. There's a greater risk in working with her, and less reason to take her at her word. Fair point, and knowing Zoral Ja, we must assume that his arrangement with Sphene was not made without some consideration. All I know is that it would be heartening to have allies in this strange realm. I think everyone would agree that any help we can get would be welcome. Hold on, there's no guarantee that it's actually my mother behind the machine. Without seeing her in the flesh, we can't rule out the possibility of a ploy. If it turns out to be a trap, we endanger not only ourselves, but everyone in Turiolal. You say, we have no proof that it's really Kaguya. But I make my proposal in full awareness of this. Whether we're going to war or striving for peace, we need to learn as much as we can, otherwise we can't hope to do anything meaningful. As it stands, we know too little about this realm. We need to remedy that. We need to study the enemy, and when the time comes, strike down Zoral Ja for good and all. More. I trust you, Erenville. You've always had great instincts honed from your time training under your mother. What if I'm wrong? What if sentiment is clouding my judgment? If it's trapped, then we'll deal with it when it's sprung. It's always the way of it with you. Fine, if you're set on this, then I'll say no more. Then it's settled. Let's head inside and secure ourselves some new allies. Alrighty. Give me a second, guys. I need to test something. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I just needed to make sure the recording was doing alright. Anyway, let's continue. Probably should have mounted for this, but oh well. Go in. Here we go. Kaguya, there's something I need to tell you and your people. We came here for no other reason than to strike down Zoral Ja. But I thought he was your brother. You really mean to kill your own kin? My kin invaded our nation and murdered our people. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to bring him to account. I am prepared to do what I must, and I won't hesitate when the time comes. Like us, you and yours oppose Zoral Ja. In light of this, I propose we work together to stop him once and for all. I realize this is sudden, that it's a gamble to truly trust someone you've only just met. But I would trust in the conviction of anyone who shares in my goals. So fight with me, I beg you. As you say, our goals align, and I don't doubt your resolve in the least. If you hadn't proposed working together, I would have done so instead. Truth be told, it's been tough going at it alone. While we've gathered ample intelligence, we don't have the strength to take decisive action. Besides, how could we not trust you? My only son is with you, my fussy little bun-bun. He's all the reason I need. Thank you. How did Erenville get... I think I get why Erenville's so fussy when his mom's so energetic. It's decided. Here's to a fruitful collaboration. Thank you, Kaguya. Everyone, together we'll achieve great things. I'm sure of it. Let's not waste any time. We've been wondering about Zoral Ja's whereabouts. Is there a palace inside that tower? After a fashion, the king resides on the uppermost level, but while Queen Sphene has a penchant for going out in public, he seldom shows himself. More, his movements are highly classified. Not even his commanders are privy to that information. If anyone knows where he's at any given time, it could be only the Queen. Even if we don't know his whereabouts, Zoral Ja will eventually march on Tuial again. That's where we can go after him. The drawback is that we have to wait for the invasion to happen. Citizens would be put in harm's way. There's also the possibility that he'll leave everything to his minions and not command the army in person. That doesn't sound like him. No, he'll take the field. What makes you so certain? My brother has always yearned to surpass our father. That's why he attacked Tuliolal. After waiting for 30 years, the first thing he wanted to do was demonstrate his newfound strength. Killing Papa didn't satisfy him, so now he's bent on proving himself stronger than me and Kona, vested him in the right of succession. He's challenged me to strike him down, wants a duel to show everyone that he's superior to the Dawn Servant, and he won't let his minions deprive him of the pleasure. And why hasn't he appeared and given you the chance? Surely he's aware of our presence here. That I can only guess. Perhaps he wants us to dazzle us with his wondrous realm, but if he won't deign to appear, then we'll force him to do so. Even as we gather intelligence, we make no move to attack him, show absolutely no interest in a confrontation. Knowing him, he'll tire of waiting and turn his attention to Kona instead. He'll attack Tuliolal again, like he said he would. I see, if you believe that's the best approach, then we have no objections. Any campaign against Tuliolal requires that Zoraljal lead his forces through Vanguard. We'll have lookouts keep an eye on it day and night. The strategy is certainly viable. If we're proceeding with it, though, we should warn those outside. Indeed, they'll need time to prepare their defenses. I should be glad to coordinate our efforts. I'm already in contact with Vishtola, and we'll make sure to keep comrades apprised of developments. And you can leave Vanguard to us. We'll send word at the first sign of movement. Seems we have a plan. While we wait for Zoraljal to move, you would do well to prepare for battle, and it begins with familiarizing yourselves with the technology that empowers him. That, I'll show you Oblivion's main headquarters. Oh, I thought this place was it. You'd be impressed to know that we're located right inside that tower, in the residential district of Solution 9. Well now. Hiding a tree in a forest, as it were. The only question is how to get you through the checkpoint. Ah, about that. Speen said she'd make it so we could enter without issue. Bit curious. She's not supposed to have such authority over the sentries. If I recall correctly, her words were that she would register us as guests. See, perhaps we're in the clear then. When you're ready, come and meet me at the tower entrance. Before you head out, give us a moment to introduce ourselves properly, eh? After all, names are good to know when working together. Alrighty? While Oblivion has operatives all over, we're the main crew here. I'm Geode, the leader of this hideout. The dependable young twins behind me are Nostalgia and Wayakewe. I'm Nostalgia, pleasure to meet you. My sister and I were born and raised inside the barrier. We've been with Oblivion for 3 years, and our main duties are surveillance and provisioning. Twins, eh? That explains the resemblance. Wayakewe is a Tonawatan name, unless I'm mistaken. That's right, our mother's Tuliyolan and our father's Alexandrian. They wanted to honor both cultures. They're beautiful names. Thank you. Though I have no memories of my mother, I like to think I carry a part of her with me. So what made you decide to join Oblivion? We wanted to avenge our father. Ambrose was his name, and years ago he was taken away after a scuffle with a soldier over disagreement. It was a minor incident, so at first we clung to the hope that he'd been released, but when months went by with no word from or about him, we made a decision to remove our regulators. We had already lost the memories of our mother. We didn't want to lose those of our father as well. They've all forgotten about him now, everyone who had known him. That bastard. Even here he thinks nothing of his own people. Sometime later, we were approached by a member of Oblivion, Hoping to get justice for our father, we joined the Order. Sorry, I didn't mean to darken the mood. No, I appreciate you sharing this. Together we'll avenge your father. Thank you. Something tells me you have what it takes. Go introduce yourself too. Go on. It's pretty much the same story for me. While mine is a Tonawatan name, I haven't the faintest of how things are outside the barrier. I dream to go and see it with my own eyes. Mother's homeland. Once peace is restored, you must come and visit. Wilds are beautiful, the food delicious, and everyone's so nice, you'll love it. And that's us here. You'll meet the others at the back room. That's our headquarters. Some of them are a little eccentric, but they have good hearts all. Ah, Elena Shipya, one last thing. It isn't exactly my place to say this, but thank you for seeking out Kakuya. She talks about you so much, it's clear how important you are to her. That's all. Be good to your mother while you can, eh? Well, we'll let you go for now. Feel free to use this hideout as you like. Alrighty. Meanwhile in Everkeep, God, you look freaky now.
You've been consulting with Wuk Lamat. No matter. I do not know what you are scheming. But when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me. Whatever sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require. Is it not?
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wuk Lamat bears for her people, how she regards them all as kin, I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered. What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path. I know you're loath to consider it, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliolo? What we've already done may be unforgivable, but it needn't continue. You needn't kill your brother and sister.
I slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family. The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did. For long years, I sought to prove the miracle. And weak as he was, defeating him achieved nothing. To kill them is my only recourse. Wuk Lamat and Kona, who bested him as he was in his prime.
They are still your siblings, even if not by blood. That such bonds should mean so little to you.
What is going on in your head?
To no one. Serve none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke to me in the Golden City. Remember, I can easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any foolish notions. Your wisdom and abilities are valuable insofar as Argos align. So think well before you act, Queen of Reason. Wuk Lamat, if you are father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me. But should you fall short, I will Lay waste to Tuli Yolal.
Oh boy.
What
Oh
now?
boy. Oh boy. Well then. Solution 9. Right, Kakuya is waiting. Let's head to the tower. Alright. Alright, let's get a move on. Oh. Wait. This is the way forward. I still can't figure out what Zoralja's thinking of. Makes no sense. I mean, it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. Ah, there you are. Queen Steen has registered you as guest. You should be able to march right in. If she hasn't, then you may have a swarm of Zoralja's minions to deal with. Nothing but to see if Sveen has betrayed us, eh? Thank you for your diligent service, friends. My companions would like to pass, if you're so kind. Outrunner Guide Unit identified. Registration number verified. 6 accompanying civilians identified. Verifying credentials. Credentials verified. Welcome, guests of Queen Steen. What a relief. There you have it. It seems the Queen was true to her word. Follow me, everyone. Solution 9 awaits. Finally, I've been waiting to get to this place.
Everkeep, a tower of electrope piercing a perpetual shroud of storm clouds.
Holy shit.
Occupying the
amazing.
9th level of this 12-tiered structure is a residential district called Solution 9. In so naming their home, what hopes did its founders harbor for it? And did it prove the answer they sought?
Solution 9.
Spectacular, isn't it? There are more districts throughout the tower, including industrial ones, but Solution 9 is the largest.
Just being here makes my head spin.
Perfectly natural reaction. A city of shimmering electrope, replete with strange technologies that cater to every conceivable need. We never dreamed of the life back home in Tuliyolau. Now, will I go and explain the situation to those in the back room? why not take a moment to explore?
Well, okay
I
then.
believe lived experiences are far more educational than dry explanations. And you want to know more about Sphinx's Zoologist Dominion, do you not?
You had me explore.
I had a feeling you'd be keen.
Just to confirm, while we have been allowed inside, are we also permitted to roam?
Absolutely. As Sphinx registered guests, you'll find you're exempt from the sentry scrutiny. The elevator to the uppermost level. I wouldn't go near that. But other areas should be fine provided you act like you belong.
All right then, we'll show ourselves around.
Yes. Familiarizing ourselves with the technology here will help us prepare for the battles to come.
Someone's
Try
eager.
not to enjoy yourselves too much, or you're liable to attract attention.
Once you've explored to your satisfaction, come to the entrance to True View in the eastern sector. The way from there is a little complicated, so I'll send someone to guide you.
Understood. We'll see you later. I shall speak with the residents. Perhaps one of them will recognize the earring.
Alright. Off you go.
What's with this place? How can this all be the inside of a tower?
So, what aren't you telling me? Where are you?
That, I can't reveal yet. Precautions, you understand. Just know that I'm safe. But come, tell me about your adventurer friend. You seem to have a great deal of faith in him. You must have been through a lot together.
Might say that. For instance, we found the entrance to the Golden City.
Wait, what? You did? Elnishpir, why didn't you mention this sooner?
She's a quirky one, that's for sure.
You want to explore together?
Of course.
It's not that I'm scared or anything. Everything is just so different from home is all.
Don't worry. We got this. We can explore together. Towers inside a tower. I see it, but I still can't believe it. For now, I say we should proceed straight ahead. I feel like we're getting lost. We can always turn around and go back the way we came. Damn. This place is wild. First off, there's an Aethernet shard here. Well, we're in the, second area. Wow. This place is wild. Scanning port 9. And I see the big-ass aetherite there. Am I still too far away? Jesus, I have to get in close to this thing. What's over here? Oh, it's a forecast terminal. Okay. There's skies. Okay. Ugh, crossroads already? This place is too much. I have no idea where I should go. Right, I've made up my mind. Let's head to that building there. Alright. See this map? Alright.
Ah! There you are! Lamati!
Sphene!
I was worried you might have had trouble at the checkpoint, but I see everything went according to plan.
Well, that's thanks to you.
Now, I know you've scarcely arrived, but I have a request to make of you.
Oh? What do you want?
Oh, a request you said.
Yes, an important one. I'll say it plain. I want you to make peace with Zoralja.
Bit of a big ask.
What? I thought you said you weren't on his side.
We have come no closer to seeing eye to eye, nor do I condone his methods. Be that as it may, I don't want you to fight him. I don't want you to regret a decision made in anger and haste. Unequipped with regulators as you are, the risk is too great.
I appreciate your concern, but you asked the impossible. Zoralja murdered our father. His minions slaughtered our countrymen. He will never renounce his war. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to stop him. I know you love your people too, and so you must understand how I feel. Why I cannot, will not back down.
I do understand. All too well. Let me say only this then. Zoralja will use any means to win. If you would protect your people, return to them at once and prepare. Prepare as best you can. It may ring hollow coming from the queen of an enemy nation. But, unlike me, you still have the power to determine your own fate.
You really are a curious one. Look, you needn't worry for us. We have dependable comrades holding the fort in Tulihyolal. They'll keep everyone safe, so we can devote our attention to affairs here.
Yeah.
Please.
I won't yield on this either.
So you have comrades on whom you can rely. I envy you.
You know, we'd like to learn more about you.
About me?
To be frank, we're still not sure whether or not you're trustworthy. So, if you have a moment, would you show us around the district? That way, we can get to know you better.
You're asking me, the Queen, to show you around?
I mean, what better way to show us around than with a royal guide
But
here?
I jest. I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. Very well, I shall be your guide. You're my guests, after all, and teaching you about my realm would be a pleasure in and of itself. If you like, I can introduce you to my citizens too. I consider them family, as you do yours.
By all means, we're in your capable hands.
That you are. This will be an enjoyable and enlightening tour, I promise.
Alrighty. Quest complete. And with that, we're going to go ahead and end the episode off here. So in the next episode, I guess Queen Sphene will show us around her lovely kingdom. What a kingdom it is. Seriously. I really feel like I should have gotten the PvP gear for this place. Because holy shit. Oh well. Till then, this is Ray. Signing out. Later, guys, and have a good day.